guys, it's me Jaleesa back with another video to talk about another Stephen King book that I read recently, and that is Pet Sematary. This book deals with a guy named Louis Creed and his family moving from Chicago. I think it's Chicago. They're moving to a small town in Maine, as you do in Stephen King books, so that he could get away from the big city. He ends up working at a college, being a doctor there. The family befriends, well, not the whole family, but Louis befriends an old man across the street named Judd. And Judd and him hit it off immediately. And Judd tells him stories about the town and history. And Louis just feels like really connected to him. And so one day Judd takes it upon himself, I guess, to drag Louis and his wife and his like 4 or 5-year-old daughter and their toddler son up to this ancient Native American burial ground. Like, who the fuck even like does that, first off? And it worries his daughter because it's her first brush with death. She freaks out. She's wondering about her cat. She's like, my cat's gonna die, we're all gonna die. And his wife gets pissed. And at his new job, he actually witnesses a guy die. And he starts to have dreams about this guy, telling him to stay away from the burial grounds and all this, that, and the other. But of course this dude does not listen. So one day his cat dies. I'm assuming he gets hit by a truck or something, breaks his neck. The old man could have killed him for all I know. And so the Judd and Louis climb up and bury this cat. Fortunately for Louis, his wife and daughter and the family are out of town. So he's able to bury this cat and like come back, and then he lies and says the cat's fine. And then this damn cat comes back from the dead, but it's not really his cat. It's just gross and it's just creepy. And so they come back. They're like, this cat's fucking weird. They go on about their life. There's more people that die of like natural causes and things like that. And then one day, Gabe is run over by a semi-truck, and the whole family is a mess at this point because, I mean, it's the baby. Like, of course, you're gonna be a mess. So Louis decides that he wants to bury his child in this cemetery, and it is a dumbass idea, I think. Well, yeah, no, it's just a dumbass idea. There's no I think. The idea was fucking stupid. Anyways, so he buries his son. His son does not stay dead. Little man comes back, fuck shit up. It was a good book. It was very creepy, especially when it came to them going to the burial ground, being there, things they think they see, them kind of describing the son after he's hit by a semi-truck is nasty. But I do like the detail, and this is like the only, well, not the only, because I have not read all of Stephen King books, but this is so far one of my favorite endings for a Stephen King book. But the ending for this was actually good. I was like, oh bitch. As soon as I finished it, I was like, alright. It's like, you still stupid, Louis. But it still was really good. So far this year, of the books that I have read, I think that Pet Sematary is probably my favorite of the 3. I gave Pet Sematary and The Outsider both 4 stars, but like thinking back on it, I think that Pet Sematary is still the better, but they're both really good. And then Salem's Lot was like the 3rd. But that's really all I have to say. I don't think I would have read this as a child. Probably would have buried it outside in the dirt or something, but then I would have been afraid that it would come back and try to kill me. So there's that. If you've ever read Pet Sematary, let me know how you felt about it, if you liked it, if you disliked it. And as always, thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.